This is Andy with QualityStocks. Today's Monday, March 28th, 2011. Today we're going to take a look at Enter One Inc. This is a NASDAQ global market company trading under ticker HEV. This is a look at a one-year chart, and I thought it was pertinent to bring this up because this is right back down to levels that have held its support over the last year. You can see it's touched this area on multiple occasions, bounced back up each time. A little bit of an up day on Friday. I want to take a look at these indicators, see if they're giving us any hints that another move may be coming. Obviously, in a clear downtrend with the MACD, on any true reversal, we'll look for that trend line to get broken. But of course, that only happened with the reversal, the bullish cross, and the trend back towards zero that we always look for. You can see the histogram trending back towards zero. A bullish cross is about to happen. And when we've seen those bullish crosses in the past, there's been a pretty good pop in price per share. So the MACD has a bullish look to it. PPO almost identical. ADX is in a good reversal position. The ADX starting to trend uphill. Now we'll look for the reversal of the positive and negative DI's positions and look for a bullish cross of the positive DI through the ADX. Bearish look to the MFIs, trending down below 50. There's not much positive in that at this point, other than the fact that we're going to look for this to try and reverse. And just keep an eye on that break of 50 to show some positive money coming into this stock. Accumulation distribution appears to be trying to flatline and find a base. You can see the slightest little uptrend over the last week or so. So that'll be on watch to try and move back through that area and establish a new higher high. Taking money flow does have a nice look to it. Nice uptrend back towards zero, showing that buying and selling pressure are starting to equalize. CCI is broken through negative 100, uptrending nicely. We talk about it a lot of times. That bottom feeders will use that break of negative 100 as a buy point, and they'll hold it until it breaks back down through negative 100. The full stow is a good example of how we talk about it can trend at overbought and oversold levels for a long period. You can see it's spent quite a bit of time down here in what's considered oversold territory. Just because it gets down there doesn't mean you're going to get a bounce. It can stay down there for quite a while. What you look for is the turn, to break up through 20, some positive momentum, and trying to establish a new uptrend. Trix, of course, is lagging, but looks like it's starting to make a curl. We'll look for the signal line break, and much like the MACD in the longer picture of things, we'll look for that downtrend line to be broken. And you'll look for an uptrend along these lines in the future to happen. RSIs are making higher lows, all three tucked together. That's what you want to see. Now you look for some momentum to come into this and try and break through 50 and get trending on the upper half of the indicator. The single most important thing about this chart is the way that it's held this level in the past. I'd really like to see it hold the 284, 285, but it could dip as low as 275. It did back here. Of course, it pulled back up promptly. So I want to keep an eye on that for that support level to hold. As long as that holds, this chart can remain in play. And I'm going to look for some immediate resistance right here around $3. I want to see it start to close above that level, hopefully on some increased volume to show that people are seeing it as a buying opportunity. I think that some more resistance will come in up here around $3.10, but I wouldn't expect it to start to get stiff until it gets up here near 320, 325. And I think that area will extend right up to 330. Which that's a 10% move, so that gives it a decent size upside to the first real resistance. Of course, it makes that move, it breaks through this purple line, the 20-day moving average, and it'll be trading the upper half of the Bollinger Bands. And what we'd look for at that point is just any sort of pullbacks, make a higher low, and start a new uptrend. You could see even something similar to this. Up, down, make a higher low, continue upward. At that point, these indicators are really trending strong back towards zero, and then comes a much bigger move. So this could be very early in a possible trend reversal, and I think that the HEV chart is worth the radar as long as it can hold this bottom support as to what direction it's going to take and if some of these long-term downtrend lines are going to be broken or not. It's for these reasons, and I'm going to have HEV up on radar and see where it goes. As always, it's merely my interpretation. This is Andy of QualityStocks. Thank you for watching, and trade smart.